Diego Pinilla. I'm the head winemaker in Bodegas Bilbainas, so I make the wines of Viña Pomal and Viña Zaco. My personal roots are a little bit a mix of everything. I work in France, Australia, California, even Chile, and I think our approach has to be as open as possible to probably keep making the same wines we used to make in the past in Rioja. So our background is mainly very much related with Rioja. All our history goes besides the history of Rioja wines. Very much focused in estate wines and in wines that really shows this part of Rioja that is the most influenced Atlantic climate, with soils mainly based on carbonate calcium, so soils that are quite poor and that make Tempranillo to really suffer a little bit. And when Tempranillo suffers, usually you get the best wines. Tempranillo is always a variety that's, when it's young, it's a very floral, very violet expression. Also you can see the blueberries and because the Tempranillo gets quite long to ripe here. We are harvesting mid-October. We have really mature tannins, really ripe tannins, that makes the wine to be very soft. When I'm making a wine like Viña Pomal, established like since 1908, I think we have really to show what's authentic in Rioja and the climate we are doing. So there we are talking about a little bit more a classical approach to the wine. But really these wines are not the same we were producing 50 years ago. Little by little, change by change, the wines has I could say, improved or get more adapted to the palate of the customers right now. Again, we have other wines like Viña Zaco that want to be a nice wine entry, a wine that's really makes easy to understand Tempranillo. And in this aspect, I think we have a more modern approach to the wine, really showing the fruit character and trying to make the wine easy to explain to the people. I like whatever a wine that reflects something more than only the wine. I'm a big fan of any wine that really you can see the variety, or much more when you can see the region and the personality of a region. So that's a wine I could say I'm a big fan of. I think you can learn from everywhere, but we have to keep our style alive and make wines that really reflects our terroir, our vines, our varieties. So that's something you can take from any place. But here, I think in Rioja, we make a very personal style of wines that we have to respect.